I do have to say, if I have to say one bad thing about German football clubs, is most of the time their club songs I just don't like.
Can you believe like a majority of these 110,000 Iran fans pulled off Hitler salutes? So the song turned into celebrations.
I've never seen scenes like that until this day. I've never seen fans go crazy like that.
You'll probably hate me for this, but we have this anthem HSV forever and ever.
Yeah.
Mostly even English. I think it's an NPC song. For me, it's an NPC song.
And you know the fun thing about that is they created an ultra scene inside that section and the English fans loved it. At almost every fucking club they play this song before the game. Like,
That's insane.
a club anthem is more than just a song. It's the heartbeat of a football club and at the same time a promise to the fans. From the first note, it unites thousands. Voices rising as one. These anthems aren't just heard, they are felt. With lyrics that speak of hope, pride, and history. Giving the team that extra edge that turns a stadium into a fortress and home into an advantage. But what makes an anthem truly legendary? What are some of our favorites and are there songs we are absolutely tired of?
Welcome to Football Ultras, lads. Episode 11.
Football Ultras. Starting this episode, is there a song that comes to your head right now that is one of your favorites?
I mean, if you say football anthem, it might not be one of my favorites, but immediately You Never Walk Alone. I think it's the most famous football anthem, right? I'm not saying we'll get to that later because I've actually got some controversial maybe opinions about that. But if you tell me football anthem, you wake me up in the middle of the night, I'm like, oh, you never walk alone. You never walk alone. What do you say?
We are recording this after the last games of the Champions League in the last 16. And again, a song, and it is a team from the Netherlands, so maybe I'm biased in that because I'm Dutch. But the song of PSV, when they are away, they did it at Leicester where the whole stadium was shocked and all they could say is, what the fucking hell is that? Oh. They did it now again at the Emirates. And it's like, hey,
okay.
Hey. And like that melody, I think is really unique. And whenever a song is like unique and authentic, I crave for it. The same with like Zurich. They also have like a really, really good song, which I
felt... FC Zurich.
FC Zurich. Yeah. It's like really underrated. Songs of these two clubs, when I hear them in the stadium, I'm like, yeah, that's a good song.
That's crazy. So someone tells you football anthem and you like PSV and FC Zurich.
No, like really... club songs, like fan songs.
No, but that's really interesting choice.
Because
I wouldn't have expected.
It's not their club anthem, but it's like a song they produce.
Right.
But but that's why I hope people listen to our podcast.
Love it. and we're not only talking about anthems, but also about songs of clubs in general. And PSV, just adding to that, like they lost 9-3 on aggregate.
Yeah.
They were amazing. I watch on TV, hard to judge. Yeah. But I've heard from people in the stadium as well, they were much louder than the Arsenal fans. They lost 9-3 and they lost the first game 7-1. And they still came there and I think they supported Wimbledon. Like they went to League 2, League 1 clubs, they supported them. I love that. Like
they created, and you know the fun thing about that is they created an ultra scene inside that section and the English fans loved it.
Yeah. Like they all, the English fans all filmed that, and I think this is something really unique about Dutch people because Dutch people are, I've seen it quite a few times now from Dutch fans that they do this. They come to other games, they support. They
Twente and did it.
Dutch fans just love to have a good time, and that's why I really like Dutch football and Dutch people in general.
Yeah, and I'm also following like a guy from the PSV scene, and he also like told me like because they were losing that big, like. The game wasn't like a part of...
It didn't even matter.
Yeah, so because the fans didn't have that much like anxiety about what was going to happen on the pitch, they just sang and
just have a good time. Because they knew it was their last European game of the season, so they just enjoyed, right?
The thing that annoyed me a lot is like a guy on Twitter, he made a tweet about it saying like, yeah, this is so robotic, give me any time, more reactionary fans. But like...
Let me guess, it was an English guy.
Yeah. But like the point of it is not to say like, oh, we are just gonna sing. Like it's a matter of support to your team. It's not like like the tweet 100%. Just doesn't make sense to me. Like, so would you rather have like a full silence during the whole 90 minutes and then when they score, you go crazy and you go home?
But that's the thing, which we'll also talk about now. When do you sing? When is it appropriate to sing? Because some people say, I made a tweet about PSV fans as well. I said like, hey, massive respect to these supporters. They were 9-2 down even when I made the tweet. They sing all game, and then there was also a guy under the tweet saying, how can you say that is good? It just shows that you have a low standard for your team and you support them even when they're shit. That way they'll never become good. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're PSV. Of course you can't compete financially with Arsenal.
Yeah.
And then these fans are still there, still travel, still sing, and you have people really thrashing that, and they're serious. So
I think it's really easy to support a team when everything goes well, and
Exactly.
especially when it's dark out there. It's important that you're there for the team, and
Exactly.
that's what they did there.
So an interesting one. Do you think different cultures, different countries prefer different type of anthems? Do you see a pattern there?
Yeah, 100% sure. Like, because I can say I traveled almost all of Europe. I noticed like a lot of differences. For example, in Spain and Portugal, a lot of it is a cappella. So when the club anthem, it starts with the music, but then it slowly fades away and it's just people taking over. And I'm not saying it's not in every country different. I'm just saying that a lot of clubs in Spain and Portugal have it, which I find very cool.
But do you think it's bad if it's speakers?
No,
do you think it's better if it's just a cappella?
I'm not preferring anything.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, from that experience, it felt more raw and more authentic. That's how I felt. But
Get it.
who am I to say like this is better or not? It's just from my experience that I noticed a difference there. So if you like that, especially go to Spain or Portugal, and you have a great time experiencing that. What I do notice in Germany is, like, in the Bundesliga is a lot of music under it. It's like a lot of
Yeah.
and
It depends on the club.
I do have to say, if I have to say one bad thing about German football clubs, is most of the time their club songs I just don't like.
Okay.
And this is going to be a hot
Okay,
take. This is
but
going to be a hot take. But like in Germany, the club songs, they are so overproduced, and it's in 9 out of the 10 songs, it's basically saying the same thing.
I know what you mean.
And
but
that's my big problem with German club anthems.
I know what you mean, but we'll get into our top 5 anthems later, and we'll see if there might be some Germans in there. But I know what you mean. For example, even at my club, and this might be like, people will probably hate me for this, but we have this anthem, HSV Forever and Ever.
Yeah.
People love it. I know most Hamburg fans love it. I hate it. I don't think it is. I think it's a. Do you know the anthem?
I know,
HSV Forever, and it's mostly even English. I think it's an NPC song.
Yeah.
For me, it's an NPC song. I think we have good songs. We have Mein Hamburg liebe ich sehr. We have good songs. Lotto King Karl, Hamburg meine Perle. But this one is always played at halftime when the players come out at the second half, and people love it. I hate it, and that's exactly what you mean. I think these robot, because this song could be, if you just change 2-3 words, the club, it could be for any club in Germany, in the world. That's the thing. Yeah,
that's my thing with German clubs. If you change 2-3 words in every club song, it might sound the same. Luckily, there are a few exceptions in Germany.
I was going to say, because I think the exceptions are top notch, but there's a big difference between really shit ones and really good ones, but we get into that later.
And when you talk about national teams and their anthems, how would you describe the importance of having a good national anthem and their emotional power attached to it?
I think this really differs, because obviously national anthems are not made for football. They are for the whole country, but just used in football. And I think here it really depends on how patriotic the people are as well.
Yeah, like, that's a fair point, because the national anthem is also heard when you win an Olympic gold medal.
Right,
tennis,
it's not just in football. It's just not even just in sport. On all official occasions, and there are some teams that like sing the anthem with all of their heart, 100% emotions. Italy comes to mind. They're insane.
Yeah,
like Fratelli d'Italia. That's insane, and I think it's a beautiful anthem as well.
England as well.
England, yeah, also, but I think Scotland even more. Like,
okay.
God save the king now. But Scotland with the Flower of Scotland, that's a beautiful song as well. We saw that at the Euros when they sang that, and I think like for Scotland, it's very special because obviously they are officially part of the United Kingdom, but in football they have their own thing. It's like one of the few things where even in the Olympics they compete with England, with the UK team, but in football it's one of the few places where they are on their own. So I think here it really comes down to they wanna make the most of that. They want to appreciate their national identity. So that's, I think, huge for the players. But then you look at countries like Germany, where it's always been a debate. Like half the team, now it's different, but half the team in 2010, 2014, they didn't even sing the anthem.
No, because you also had some Turkish players.
Yeah, but they play for, like, that was the debate. Yeah. Like people like Mesut Özil, he never sang the anthem. So it was like people like Germany fans were like, he plays for us, he has to sing the anthem. And I can understand both sides. Even worse, Spain, like they don't even have lyrics in their anthem. Yeah, I think they had lyrics, but they had to remove them because they were like fascists. I think that was the case. But there it's like, I don't think the anthem plays any role because they don't even sing it.
No.
So it really differs between countries.
I think seeing our national anthems like the Netherlands and Germany, I don't like both of our anthems.
I actually love the Dutch anthem. When
there's no passion in it.
No, when we were in Dortmund, Netherlands against England, that was the first time I saw, I think a Dutch national team game live. I loved the anthem, bro.
Like I don't mind it, but if I watch like Italy,
sure, that's different level.
Or Brazil or Argentina,
of course, that's different level.
Like those anthems are more passionate.
Yeah, of course. For me, top notch is Scotland in terms of anthems, and Italy. What's yours if you have to name it? Like
Italy.
Yeah,
like clear. But Argentina, I also love.
So I think in the international game, there's a even bigger gap between like teams that don't care about the anthem and teams that for them it's everything. Bro, then I think it's already time for our top 5 club anthems we've seen live.
All my top 5s are live, Brody.
Yeah, I had one with a country where it wasn't, but now it's also that. Should I start with my 5 then?
You can. What is your number 5?
Look, Sparta Praha. Have you seen that live as well?
There, yeah.
I think.
What? I can't even remember it.
No, it was really good. Like I can't sing because I don't speak Czech. It was like Sparta. It was amazing at Stadion Letna, but maybe for me it's also because I was on the pitch. They do this ceremony singing the anthem where they have like 20 people on the pitch with each of the like I was one of them. So for me it was so special. I waved that flag. It was so heavy. And then all around me was the anthem being played. It was the derby, of course, against Slavia. They honored 4 legends, I think, as well. So they had a choreo, really nice Pyro show. And then for me, what was special was that everybody sang the anthem with like everything they got. And I don't think that's always the case. Oftentimes, even You Never Walk Alone, Dortmund, for example, is everybody, but it's mostly the yellow wall. And then I
don't know, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm
some anthem. Okay, maybe not Dortmund, but
Dortmund is a good You Never Walk Alone.
Okay, Dortmund is maybe solid, but there are anthems that are where you see like some stands don't sing.
Yeah.
And I think at Sparta, that was really goosebumps for me. But again, if
you
I hadn't been on the pitch,
bro. You are free. You are here
so
free
that's
to say.
Definitely my number 5.
The crazy thing is, like I've been there and like
you're not really a fan of Sparta.
No,
right?
no, because the atmosphere was really good. I just say if because I'm objective, I just know that Slavia has a better ultra
scene. Sure, but it's not not about Slavia
song,
now.
No, but the club song, I can't even remember it.
Okay, you should check it out maybe. I think it's a goosebump song. I think it's a goosebump song, really.
Okay. No, but like it's a really good tip for people. Yeah. So definitely go to Sparta Prague if you want.
And where else should people go? Your number 5.
My number 5, non si discute, si ama as Roma. Roma. Roma is not to be questioned, but to be loved. That's like what they sing. And, man, maybe because I was there like 3 years ago at the start of my YouTube channel, I didn't know what I was doing. But I just remember being there, hearing that song, everyone around me so loud. What I also love and what I find very underrated in club songs, in club anthems, is like when the match is kicked off, they still sing it. And there are like 3 clubs in my top 5 because, oh my god,
that's special.
Like the away fans can't even sing. Like
was it against Lazio?
No, it was against Inter Milan.
Okay.
But I wanted to go to AS Roma.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to AS Roma, and I saw that game. Me and my friends thought, "Oh, let's go to the city."
That's a good game, bro. Stadium full?
Yeah. But AS Roma, I made the promise to myself that I have to go there one more time. Now I'm like more serious on YouTube. So yeah.
And they've had a good rise recently, also in terms of like they fill the stadium now. Back in the days, never did. Now they always have like
a lot
70K.
of people say it, but I think they have one of the best atmospheres in the Serie A.
I've been to the stadium, but I've never seen a Roma game there. So I that's still on my list. Yeah.
Number 4, it's like during halftime, so I'm not sure it counts, but my number 4 is Les Corons from Arsenal.
Les Corons, yeah.
Les Corons.
Oh no! That's beautiful.
I remember being inside that stadium at halftime. I thought it was at the beginning of the match. So when the match was like the players walked on the pitch, I was like, where the fuck is the song? Like it's supposed to be
you
special.
didn't even know the anthem, yeah?
Because the anthem at the start of the match is not good, like or not special. Like I don't wanna talk bad about the fans, but the anthem is not special. I don't even remember what it was like.
But another song, yeah.
Yeah, at the start of the match when the players walk out.
Cool.
But at halftime, Le Coron was beautiful, like goosebumps. Everyone was still in the stands, singing it really loud. A part was with music, a part was a cappella. Must experience.
Do you prefer the anthem being at the start or halftime?
Start, of course.
Yeah.
Like, halftime, everyone is gone. Like except for Arcelans, because I was like, oh, whoa.
Because
at
they
halftime,
know.
stadium is still full, and then I found out why. But like at every other game, most of the time at halftime, everyone's going to the toilet or get beers.
Yeah, I think it's a nice touch though if they have like a special song that they sing at halftime. Like Haasau have it as well, but ours doesn't.
I do have to mention for people listening to this podcast and are thinking like, hey, I need to go to Arcelans. For the football, yes, go there. But for the city,
yeah, okay. The city is like, how big is it? 50,000 people? Not even.
Yeah,
it's a
also,
town.
It's also like really dirty.
It's like a proper. I think it's a proper mining town, right? Working class mining.
It's like if you are like from very far abroad, like you have to travel by airplane. For example, go to Lille, Rijssel. Like you can stay in that city. It's a pretty nice city.
Yeah, but
it's half an hour too long.
It's like proper working class mine. I think it's really similar to the Ruhr area in Germany.
Yeah,
like it's a mining industry town. Yeah. So, and I think I haven't gone to Lens yet, but I think it's a really like it's honest people, right? It's like proper like down to earth people.
Yeah. You're number 4, bro.
Number 4 would be Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht von Main.
I'm starting to doubt you are not a secret Eintracht Frankfurt fan.
Nah, bro.
They're almost in
because they deserve that, bro. Like you can put them into my atmospheres, I put them into my chorus, I put them into my anthem. Okay.
I want to agree so bad with you, but Eintracht.
Lads, come on, like this, you can't believe this guy. Eintracht, he hates Eintracht.
No.
You always say they suck.
Eintracht has a proper scene, but their club anthem is just not it.
I love it. It's like Eintracht von Main.
Oh man, it's so German.
No, it's beautiful.
It's so German.
It's beautiful. An dieser schönen Stadt.
It's like a Squid Game song.
Nah, it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. And also that was combined like also against Barca, which I talked about in another episode. Like they made the choreo for Grabowski, who had just passed away, and then the anthem, bro. It hit different. Maybe they sang it louder, more passionately, because it was a special occasion, but it hits different. And also, after the game, they sang it again, I think, after they drew with Barca. I think it's a really, really touching song.
I think Eintracht Frankfurt has one of the best ultra scenes in the world.
Yeah, but you say that, but every time I rank them high, you say you're wrong.
No, but
like, what do they have that's good in your opinion then? If you say everything that I say is wrong.
No, but their club anthem sounds to me a bit like a child song.
Okay, then we disagree on that, but I definitely have to include them.
Do we agree with your number 3?
Let's see, because you talked about if you sing the song after the game goes on. Here, this was my peak moment where they kept singing after the game was kicked off. 3rd place, You'll Never Walk Alone, from Celtic, not from Liverpool.
Yeah.
So Liverpool is not in my top 5, even it's their song. But I preferred You Never Walk Alone at Celtic. I think it's the loudest. I've heard some You Never Walk Alones. Dortmund, Liverpool, Celtic, like the biggest 3 that sing it, I guess. But Celtic was the loudest by far. Celtic was, and also I love it. But we were a bit late. We entered the stadium when the song just started. So I think that's always goosebumps when you enter the stadium and then you have everyone singing already. That's
stars up.
Yeah, already. Like it wasn't intended, but we were just late. And then everybody was singing and it went on so long. Like they sang it for, I think I recorded and it was like 6 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I think that's really long for like a song in a stadium. Like 2 minutes before the game. And then for the first minutes of the game, they just kept singing. They just didn't stop singing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was similar when you were there.
No, yeah. Celtic Park is a great experience.
It's really sick.
I also want to say, like, because in our previous episodes, we have talked a lot about Celtic, and fairly so, because they do have a great scene and a good atmosphere. But Rangers as well. Like,
of course.
The Ibrox and the Ultras of Rangers also have a good atmosphere. But
absolutely.
Like Celtic Park and Never Walk Alone, I completely get it. It's not in my top 5, but it was a goosebump moment for sure.
Yeah, it was extremely loud. So that's 3 for me. And now on to your top 3, man. I'm curious now.
Yeah, now we're getting to like the really, for me, club anthem songs that are exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear it, it's so pure. Number 3, Aux Armes from Marseille.
Aux Armes, wow.
Like
you're loving that French anthem game, bro.
Yeah, but like
it's a good choice.
Yeah. To be fair, like I don't talk a lot about League on hemispheres or French games, but like when you're at Stade Vélodrome and you hear Aux Armes, it goes so loud to both parts. And the beautiful thing about it, because sometimes it happens that two parts sing to each other, but then after 1 or 2 times it fades away. Here it goes on for 5-10 minutes.
That's
it's
beautiful.
Like Aux Armes, nous sommes les Marseillais, nous sommes les Marseillais, and it goes every time. It goes harder. So instead of it fades away, it goes harder, louder, more passionate, and it's like south and north. But then you also have like the main stand. Also, the half of the main stand is also taking part.
Okay.
Like they know exactly their role.
And it's like such a famous song. Everybody knows it, right?
Yeah, it's really unique, really authentic. Aux Armes is beautiful. C'est incroyable.
C'est incroyable, ouais. And then you still have, even though you love that, you still have 2 anthems that are even crazier.
Yeah.
What is number 2 for you?
Yeah, so this is completely objective because I heard this song when I went to 2 other teams in that country, and I was there only on my own invitation because I sent my invite to the club, and it is O Mundo Sabe Que. It's not the club anthem from the club, but it's the song they play when the ball is kicked off. It's Sporting Clube de Portugal.
Really surprising that he has that in his song.
Yeah, but
no,
in this case, like watch my first video of Sporting Benfica, and you will know. Like they also scored at the end of the song.
They sang it at like kickoff, and they scored really early.
Yeah, in 1 minute 20.
Okay, that's beautiful then. So the song turned into celebrations.
I've never seen scenes like that until this day. I've never seen fans go crazy like that.
I think I know what video you mean, where it was just limbs, right?
And yeah, the song, it's like so pure because also at the end when they win, they play sometimes, and it's like "O Mundo Sabe Que," and then all the scars go like this, and it's.
I think Portuguese is also a really great language for a great club anthem.
Yeah.
I think for songs, it's like
because
it's a perfect language.
Because to show you I'm objective, Porto has also a beautiful club song. Like
I don't even have that in my mind right now. How that goes?
It's like the players go out and you have like a acoustic piano with like a deep voice, like no Porto.
Bro, turns into a singer. Yeah,
but like
I love that.
Oh man, I remember being there. The players were kicking off the ball for the game, and everyone with their scarves up. It was really good. But Sporting O Mundo Sabe Que is like, I think even Porto fans will acknowledge that song is insane.
Are you sure?
So,
Porto fans, is Sporting Anthem better than yours? Let us know.
Then your number 2.
I am so ready to tell my number 2 and 1. I know now you will heavily disagree. Number 2, I go to Germany. You thrash German anthems, but there's one anthem in Germany that is just so special but so overlooked. I bet barely any one of our listeners will know it.
In Germany?
Yeah. Bochum.
Bochum?
VfL Bochum, bro. Their anthem is
I don't even know
Goosebumps.
it.
You don't know it? It's Bochum, ich komme aus dir. Herbert Grönemeyer is one of the, it's an OG German singer. He's like 66 or something now. And he's from Bochum, and he just, his song, and they play that before every game. It is so emotional, you know. It's like, it talks like about like how Bochum is like a poor and ugly city, but it just has a heart, you know. Like Bochum is in the rural area, also working class city, similar to Lens. They be like, you're not, du bist keine Schönheit, you're not a beauty, but we just love you. And it's just Bochum, ich komm aus dir. You know it? Bochum, ich häng an dir. And then they're like, ey, Glück auf. And Glück auf is like
that's Schalke.
No, yeah, but Glück auf is like the slogan from mining workers. Yeah. And then Schalke is next to Bochum.
Yeah, because in Schalke they say Glück.
Yeah, they say Glück auf, but Glück auf is like everybody in that region says it.
Yeah, okay.
And when they sing like, hey, Glück auf. Okay, I'm a horrible singer. But bro, goosebumps. I've been to Bochum a couple times now.
Okay.
Every time I went
it's
there,
a good shout. It's a good shout. I've never heard song, but I think it's a good shout.
Trust me. Also, the atmosphere overall, Bochum is really underrated. 27,000 in the stadium. Okay, every time I went, they beat Bayern. I go every time against Bayern, they always won.
But they have a fan from
They do, but still, they always beat them. They also beat them away now. And then it's like, I seem to bring them luck, and then the anthem is just, bah. You feel you're in a proper working class stadium. The stadium is a bit dirty, old as well. People are just, they live for this club. It's this Ruhrgebiet mentality, and the song really beautiful. Yeah, bro. And then my number one though. Like club anthems, lads, for me, there can only be one single winner.
I've also a number one.
Yeah. So let's say at the same time because we might have the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
We say the name of the song.
3, 2, 1.
Meer stond to die FC Köln. Yes!
Finally!
Bro, we finally agree, bro.
Was?
Hey, FC Köln, I know it's your club. Like, it's my family's club as well. It's just nothing compares to it in my opinion.
Nothing comes close to it. The thing that creates it, the atmosphere inside the stadium, like how it electrifies it throughout the whole stadium. All you can do is participate and be in awe of what happens.
And just participate, sing, breathe it in at the same time, enjoy the moment. You know?
Also the beauty of that song is it starts pretty pretty slow, and then it goes faster, louder, and then FC Köln. Like all you can do is scream so loud and
do you know where
it made me fall in love.
Do you know where the song actually comes from?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because it's a cover.
Scottish.
The Scots will love that. Hey, the Scots always have a special connection to Köln.
So Scotland does have a good taste in music.
Yeah. So when the Scots came to Köln for the Euros, they heard the song and they were like, hey, I know this. And yeah, it's a special connection. And then it was obviously covered, and it's just also here. It's a love song for the city of Köln. There's this feeling of being from Köln, you know?
Yeah.
Of being Kölsch. You just can't describe it. Listen to the song, you might understand.
Because what you also say about like HSV, their anthem, a part of it's English. Like with the Meer stond zo dier.
It's in dialect as well.
It's in dialect. Yeah. It's like Kölsch, and that's what I love. Like you,
absolutely.
If you don't speak Kölsch, you can't understand it.
Yeah.
Like these picks are not straightforward. If I can say so, for me, there's one flop anthem in the world.
For me as well.
Because it is overproduced.
Yeah, okay, then we will have... Okay, let's do 3, 2, 1 again.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
You never walk alone. Yeah. Hey, this episode is unique. We actually agree on major things.
But the thing is, like it is beautiful at Anfield and Celtic Park and Signal Iduna Park, Westfalen.
Even there, bro, I'm like...
Yeah, okay, but that's your opinion. That's fine. But for me, I've been there 2 weeks ago. I was on the pitch with Sporting. It was like goosebumps. Like 80,000 fans.
It is, yeah.
But then again, do you know in Belgium, at almost every fucking club, they play this song before the game. It is insane. Like
that's insane. And then, so it's almost half of the Belgian league. Then you've got...
They play You Never Walk Alone like somewhere between warming up and when the players come out.
Do the fans actually sing it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you've got Liverpool, you've got Celtic, Dortmund, you've got Belgium, you've got Feyenoord.
In the Netherlands, Twente Enschede, but Twente Enschede kind of sing it like in a hardcore version. So it's like you never walk alone. Like
that's something else then. That's
but
they
they sing it like really weird.
There are so many in Mainz as well. Like Kloppo has literally completed You Never Walk Alone. Mainz, Dortmund, Liverpool, they all sing it. And then did you know even I haven't been, but I read even FC Tokyo in Japan sing it. Like it's so commercialized now. This song. For me, it's like we touched on that before. Köln, on the other hand, they have a song that's in their dialect. I think local songs are much better fitting for the club, are a much better fit for a football club. And then on the other hand, you have You Never Walk Alone. That, okay, Liverpool and Celtic, they are English-speaking clubs, but all the rest, they sing an English song. And for Liverpool, it's a real phenomenon.
Besides You Never Walk Alone, is there another anthem you say is overproduced?
I think actually it's a Liverpool thing. You Never Walk Alone is, the Liverpool anthem. And then we've got another one that is actually from a singer in Liverpool, Allez, Allez, Allez.
Oh.
Bro, that one, it first came up during Liverpool's Champions League winning season 2019, around that time. And it was amazing. Like, it was hyped. It was a Liverpool thing. Yeah. It is a Liverpool song. What's that guy called? Is that Liverpool singer with the guitar? Yeah. He made it, right?
Yeah.
And now, bro... Just like even worse than You Never Walk Alone. It's not a club anthem, but I feel like almost every club sings it pretty much after games. Like in Germany, it's a thing. When you won, even HSV now, we have our own version of it as well. I'm not saying it's bad, but when we win, then players walk to the Nordtribüne, and we have our own version of that as well now. Und die Zeiten, die sind rau. It's like adapted to Hamburg. It's okay. We adapted it into a German song. But they're also like, every club kind of has a song with that melody.
Yeah, every club has that melody.
So there I'm also like, it's a bit too much.
And I have another one, and that is Who Doesn't Jump Is. I hate it when people do it.
But that's more Is it in
Like,
in Netherlands as well?
Yeah.
In Germany, it's like Vernischiff. There is.
Yeah, bro. Like, who doesn't jump is like.
I don't know if they have that in England though.
They
who doesn't jump? I don't think they have that.
Because
but
I've never seen a fan jump in England.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't happen.
No, but except Crystal Palace, maybe they jump sometimes. But no, like, have you ever seen a fan base in England jump? Like organized, like
when it's not a goal right now. Not really.
Time for our segment debunking myths.
Debunking myths.
Club songs are robotic.
There are some that are just NPC songs. Everybody sings them. Then I say yes. But if you have a proper song that is unique to your club, then I think you can sing it for 90, 120 minutes. It will never be robotic. It's a way to connect with your club and push your team. What do you say?
Yeah, so as I stated, I think in Germany there are too many club songs that are robotic. For example, the Bremen one.
Oh, I don't even know that.
But it's like so.
Which one do you mean?
Like the Bremen when they walk out on the pitch.
Yeah, okay. I've never been to that stadium, luckily, and I won't go. But I know what you mean.
Club anthems should be a cappella.
I think it's more impressive if they manage to bash that out in a way that's as loud as a speaker. Then that's the most impressive thing in the world. As you said, it happens in Portugal, for example.
Yeah.
And even, bro, one thing I have to mention there, even you might be surprised, but Real Madrid, honorable mention. I love that club song.
It's really famous. Yeah,
Madrid. And then
the thing what I do like about the Real Madrid is like it's also their goal tune.
Yeah.
Right? Like when they score a goal, it's like Madrid.
And that's really like a prestigious song, I think. It's pretty impressive.
I think you said it pretty well with like saying like it's really a prestigious song.
Yeah, like you feel how proud they are and that they're like a premium club, if we can say that.
And I'd also think like the Barca song is also nice, right?
Yeah, this is
Barca, Barca.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Club anthems should be in a local language.
100%. 100%. Like it will always be.
So from
more
now on, a
impressive
petition to make HSV song in Deutsch.
We have HSV
yeah,
songs
but
in German.
The second half.
Yeah, like I will die on this hill. Like a club song that's in your local language and even better in your local cities or regions dialect will always beat the generic "You Never Walk Alone" that all these clubs, Dortmund, Feyenoord, Belgian clubs, that all these clubs, Mainz, that they sing that they actually have no connection to.
Then our next segment of the episode: what the fucking hell is that?
What the fuck is that?
I have a proper what the fucking hell is that moment. Like, look, we're going back in history. I'm being a nerd again. Iran against Germany, friendly game, 2004 in Tehran in Iran. Germany coming as vice World Cup champions. It was a huge event. There were 110,000 fans in the stadium. I didn't even know Iran had a stadium that big.
No, but like crazy. Like a lot of stadiums in Asia, Africa, South America are like really big.
They're actually massive. But that was not the crazy thing that happened. We're talking about anthems here, right? And look, Germany had their anthem being played, the national anthem.
Their shit anthem.
That's a matter of opinion. I kind of love it.
No,
but
it's not a good anthem.
the Iran, I love it because of the history. But the Iran fans, they loved it also because of a wrong part of history. What they did when the German national anthem was being played, bro, can you believe like a majority of these 110,000 Iran fans pulled off Hitler salutes? Like, not joking. Like they did that. Like German players being there singing their anthem, and they see all these almost 100k Iran fans, even more, 110k, almost all of them. I'm not going to do it now because it's banned in Germany. I don't want to do it, but they did it. Like they greeted Germany with like Nazi salutes in the stadium.
Did the German fans see that?
Like on TV for sure. Like there weren't many German fans in that stadium, but on TV it was like I was too young to watch it. I was very young then. I didn't watch it live, but there are videos out there on YouTube. Check it out. It's actually insane. And it's not like single Iranians. It's like almost the entire stadium.
But it was meant as a respect.
I think so. Like there are different theories. Most people say that Iran, they didn't really know that the Nazis are not celebrated anymore in Germany. Maybe that they didn't get the memo. I don't know. It was 2004, so it was like 59 years after the Nazis lost power. So they should have known, but they didn't. Apparently, they thought it's like a friendly greeting towards Germans. They wanted to respect the country. Well, maybe not the best way to respect the country, but it was really, that was a really
awkward.
awkward situation, especially as a player. I was like, I'd be like, yo, what's going on here?
Subscriber questions. I've got one for you from Luis. He asked, biggest star you saw up close in a stadium.
Oh,
So not like on your seat, but when you had pitch access.
So like selfie
Because-
with Messi, and he's on the pitch.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because you made it short about that. I know.
Did I?
Yeah, you made it short about that Ronaldo and you were in the stands.
No, but that's actually my answer here, because I was like, I would say Ronaldo,
Yeah,
because
okay,
I
but
was
you
no,
were
but
not
I was
on the
pitch
pitch.
side.
Oh,
No, I
you're
was
pitch side.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I'd say
Okay, then
it's probably Ronaldo. Yeah.
Okay.
So in terms of in the stadium, it's I was at the Euros quarterfinal, Portugal, France in Hamburg. It was really special for me to watch. It was my first time watching Ronaldo in Hamburg, and I got pitch side access, and they warmed up right beside me.
Oh,
so
you made it short about
yeah, I didn't get to shake his hand, but he was like right behind me. So I guess that counts. But in terms of like actually speaking and interviewing someone, I think it was it was Neymar and then Zidane, who I spent an entire day with. So that was
You have
so that
big
was-
stars. You have big
yeah,
stars.
Neymar I just interviewed for like 20 minutes, and Zidane we spent like 5-6 hours with. So that was really cool. What's it for you though?
Big star I saw up close were Messi and Mbappé during Le Classique. Like pitch side in the players' tunnel. I just saw them like walking, preparing. But
Did you
I-
go for the
no,
handshake?
because I had like a good agreement with the club. Like they trust me with the access, like Marseille. And
Okay.
if I'm from that side and I'm gonna interact with players from PSG, like their arch enemy, like they're gonna.
Do you think they would have been mad if you just got a
yeah.
handshake with Messi? I mean,
Yeah.
it's Messi after
Yeah.
all. It's not
No,
PSG. It's
no,
Messi.
but they would have been mad.
Yeah?
And I do respect them a lot, and I like to watch them. But even if I would see them there, I don't think I would like ask for a photo if I wouldn't work with them, because like they are just humans, you know. What I mean?
Yeah, sure. And
So
that-
I'm not like adoring them, but I do have a lot of respect for them. I acknowledge their skills. So it was just cool to see them. Like I was just enjoying them, like being in that same area, but I was not like starstruck or anything.
Yeah.
And in
after
terms
all-
of like meeting a player, then I maybe have to say like really talking to him and being with him was maybe Victor Gilchristen.
Okay, well, he's a big player now.
Yeah,
That's also pretty nice. You got that selfie with a man
yeah,
of the
and he
match
was
award.
he was really kind to me, and
Yeah.
so like being with a player, then maybe Victor. Yeah.
Nice. To end it off, man, I have one more question. A bit of an obscure one, but from Mike. He's been asking this for very long. Now, Mike, you finally
Shout
get your
out to
question
you.
answered.
Shout
yeah.
out to you.
MLS. If there was one Major League Soccer team to visit, which one would you pick? If you could choose.
I haven't been to MLS, but then I just, if there's one game I want to go, is like Portland Timbers versus Seattle Sounders.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick Portland Timbers.
Hey, Mike will love that because I know that he's a Seattle Sounders fan. So you
Oh,
picked
sorry, bro. for
No,
sure.
but you picked the right game.
Okay, yeah, okay, but okay. Now, Mike, maybe then with you, I go to Seattle Sounders.
MLS is growing. Now I think I would choose LAFC against LA Galaxy. It's called-
Are they not like a really marketing club?
Well, MLS is all marketing. So, but this is I think LAFC, from what I've seen, I think they have the best fans in the MLS.
LAFC.
I think so. It's also the derby. Do you know what it's called? The derby, LAFC.
Yeah. El Tráfico.
El Traffic, that's like such a silly name for a derby. But LA Traffic is apparently so crazy. But no, LAFC actually they have some sort of an ultras group coming up. And they have Pyro sometimes. They have Pyro shows.
Okay.
I think they're the only MLS club that has like actual Pyro. If I show you pics, you wouldn't guess it's MLS.
Okay.
But also here, MLS has been like, yeah, we're banning you, we're fining you. So they want to do everything to avoid that, obviously, because the league just doesn't want proper football culture.
Adding up to that, because we've got some responses on our short form content about Pyro and English atmosphere. One thing I want to add is like people say a lot of times in England, like it's not possible to bring in Pyro, for example. The same goes for every European country. There are some exceptions in the east of Europe.
Where they just
but
don't give a fuck, okay?
Most of the time, it's very illegal to bring in. The one difference is the dedication in a stand. So here in Germany and in the Netherlands, people take care of each other. So a banner goes up, people change clothes, they are unrecognizable.
Yeah.
In England, that just doesn't happen. So there's not the dedication to do it because people will get mad for not seeing the game for 2 minutes. So it's a matter of dedication and cultural behavior. It's not like it's possible here and the gates are open and you go in. So
Exactly, and I've seen many comments from people saying, okay, but in England we have such strict rules. If we light a pyro, we get a lifetime stadium ban. But they don't know that it's actually the same in many European countries. So that's
Yeah.
why they even in Germany, so many people are lifetime banned from the stadium for these things, but they actually do it like they hide, as you said, they hide under a banner, they change so they don't get recognized, and that is just not possible.
There goes a lot of time and dedication into the stand,
that is the difference.
Agreements with each other.
The German government doesn't punish that.
It's not like you go to the stadium, put a pyro into your arse or into your shoes, and then just light it off in the stadium. That's not possible. It's like you have to dress.
You can
in
do
the
that,
stadium.
but once, and then you're out.
Yeah, then you're out.
So yeah.
Getting it inside stadium is one thing, but you also have to change clothes, change your face.
So you can enter another stadium in your life.
That was it. Episode 11. Thank you guys so much for the support.
Make sure if you're on Spotify, rate us. And on YouTube, leave a like on the video. We'll see each other next Wednesday.